Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic: men lie, women lie, numbers don't. You know what's funny? And I always laugh at life because life will always show you where lies are located. It will always show truth to you, one way or the other. And if you're a person that holds yourself in integrity, people will even give you little tidbits of extra truth. So I'm gonna tell you what happened today. So y'all already know I have a lot of people that follow on Twitter. It's my main hub for my social media, right? And Gurren, I hope I'm saying your name correct, but cool dude. We're always, DMing and stuff like that back with each other because I was DMing him before I ever started this channel. So today he sends me something that a person called Ron Roscoe posted. Okay, I'm gonna read it to you. And I want to make sure you understand where I'm coming from. The tweet says verbatim, "Not sure if the NFL world is ready to hear this, but Lamar Jackson is statistically the most clutch QB in NFL history. Or at the very least, the QB you want to be throwing the ball when you are down with under 4 minutes to go and under 2 minutes. And he's done it with less talent." So, of course, when you say something like that, everyone's going to be like, "Oh, yeah, sure. What about Burrow? What about Mahomes? What about Allen? What about Lawrence? What about Hurts? What about Herbert?" Did I stutter? Maybe the most clutch player, numerically, of all time. So check this out, because here goes the list. I'm going to read it off to you so you understand, right? I want to make sure it's zoomed in and everything else. Passer rating, right? This is passer rating. In the last 4 minutes or 2 minutes of a ball game, went down, or 4 minutes to go, when you're trailing, Lamar Jackson's passer rating is 118.1 for his career. The second closest person is Joe Burrow at 114.5. After that, it's Andrew Luck. And when was the last time we seen Andrew Luck? And then it's Patrick Mahomes. And then, of course, a whole bunch of other people like Deshaun Watson, Justin Herbert, Jamie Martin, Tim Couch. Like Josh Allen's down there. Jimmy Garoppolo's down. Tom Brady's down there. But you get the gist of where I'm coming from. Now, some people can say, well, that's because he barely throws. And what about, yards per average? So on top of yards per average, Lamar Jackson is number one with 9 yards per attempt. Second, Patrick Mahomes with 8.9. Third, Deshaun Watson with 8.6. We're going to keep going, right? So then if you look at it trailing by in the last 2 minutes of a game, right? The last 2 minutes of a game. The highest two of all time is first, Lamar Jackson with 115.8 rating. And second is Andrew Luck with 112.3 rating. I'm not done. As I say, he did his homework. Then this is all, it's like screenshotted for the actual stuff. And then yards, right? In the last 2 minutes to go, Lamar Jackson, once again, the highest with 9.2 yards in average. This is exactly why I pointed out. Shout outs to those guys for giving me this too. But this is exactly why I said, and I'll always keep saying it, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. You understand? Lamar Jackson, I keep trying to tell everybody, is a shooting star lighting up the midnight sky. He's one of one. So when you hear so many people, that's why, when you hear all these people say, oh, he's not that good or whatever else I did, I always tell them, what do the greats say? What do the numbers say? You know what they try to tell me every time they have? That doesn't matter. What about the playoffs? Who cares if Tom Brady said he's next? Who cares if Steve Young says he can be the greatest quarterback to ever live? Who cares if Peyton Manning says he's abnormal? He can do things that he can never do. Who cares what they say? Who even cares what the numbers say? You don't even watch your eyes. Because if you watch your eyes, you know when he's on the field, he wins. It's more like, well, what does he do in the playoffs? That's when it really matters. But you love Peyton Manning, though. You love Phillip Rivers, though. See, this is what I keep trying to tell people, man. Look, thank you guys for sending that to me, too, because it goes without saying. He is one of the best passers with a skill set that might never be rivaled again in the history of the NFL. We might not see somebody like Lamar Jackson for another 30 or 40 years. Listen, I told y'all this before, right? Usually with mobile quarterbacks that fast, that agile, like Lamar, they're diminutive in size. I'm not a super tall guy. I'm 5'10" flat. When you push down my afro, I am 5'10". Some doctors have even argued I could be 5'9" and 3/4, but that's what I am. And I stood next to this man. He has length. He's tall. Lamar is legit 6'3". So it's not like this is a small guy. He's 6'3" with an absolute cannon for an arm. You remember David and Goliath? And when David put up that slingshot, he go, woof, 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 woof. And Goliath's like, oh, ho, 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 ho. You can't stand against me with that little pebble. And he whipped that thing with that arm, and all you heard was it hit his face like a gunshot. And it hit his face, and he just dropped. That's Lamar Jackson's arm. And then he has the cerebral knowledge to be able to learn quickly and to see what's going on and make quick and decisive decisions. And forget even his mind. Forget even his physical capabilities. On top of all of that, he's humble, willing to learn, to expand. So then it makes you wonder, like I told y'all before, then what's the problem? That he doesn't fit the narrative that's been placed on him by so many people. And I forgot that. He's turned out to be one of the greatest agents in NFL history. Forgot about that too. Ooh wee wee. I'm telling y'all. Listen, I really do have a feeling. I have a gut feeling. Lamar is going to break a lot of records. All the numbers that he's made so far, he's done it with subpar weapons. Subpar weapons. If they put it together in Baltimore, we could be looking at history in the making. And what I mean by that is sometimes as you age, as your life gains more circles around the sun year by year, right? A lot of times you start to look towards, past events that are solidified, cemented in not only your memory, but other memories of other people around that specific time. And let me let you understand this now. If the Ravens become a dynasty, I'm talking 3-4 Super Bowls in a 5 to 6 year span, or they go 20-0, it would be literal history. Listen, I am 30-something years old now. When I am a grandfather in my 60s, God, hopefully I make it that long, right? And I'm in my rocking chair next to my beautiful wife, and my children's children are saying, "Granddad, you don't know everything about this game." I could tell them, I was there. I seen greatness. I truly believe that's going to be the case this year. So buckle up, Raven fans, because if OBJ is even 70% of what he's capable of doing, if Bateman can be about 80 to 90% of what he's capable of doing, if Zay Flowers is as advertised, oh, it's going to be a happy day, because I'm telling you, angels will sing sweet praise, because history will be made. Hallelujah. And I want to make sure you know that from now to the end of this season. But that's another episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you all for watching. You know how we do it over here. It's laugh and fun, but everything we talk about is rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. Just be respectful. That's all I ask, okay? And if you would like to donate to this channel to help it grow, the bottom of the screen is a QR code. That's to the Cash App, okay? The Cash App's how we do all donations. It's for how we get all new equipment and stuff like that. And the name of the Cash App is The Wunderkind Show. And if you want extra access, especially for this upcoming 2023 season, the Patreon for The Wunderkind Show is up and running. What do? You get access to the Discord, access to me, access to questions from subscribers, sweepstakes for free merch, and there's going to be a fantasy football league tournament with a prize. So go there and support to be more in tune to what we'll be doing, especially in the regular season. The Discord for The Wunderkind Show is going to be going crazy during the regular season. It's quiet season now. Wait till the regular season. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.